Oh, come on! Why is it not working?
Are you having a problem, Leo? You look like you are arguing with the printer.
I am, Sarah, and I am losing the argument.
The printer is a difficult machine to argue with. It usually wins. What is the problem?
I am trying to print a very important report for a meeting this afternoon. I sent the document to the printer from my computer.
Okay, and what happened?
Nothing happened. Well, not nothing. The printer made some noises. It sounded like it was preparing to print. But then it just stopped, and no paper came out.
So you can hear the machine working, but it's not producing a document.
Exactly. And now the little screen on the front of the printer is flashing. There is a red light.
A flashing red light is usually not a good sign. It means the printer needs some attention.
I don't know what to do. I have tried sending the document again, but the same thing happens. I am worried I have broken it.
I am sure you have not broken it. This is a very big, strong office printer. It is very difficult to break.
So what do you think the problem is?
It is probably a very simple and very common problem. Let me have a look at the screen.
I am so glad you are here. You are the office expert. You always know how to fix everything.
I am not an expert. I have just worked here for a long time, so I have seen all the common problems before.
So, what does the little screen say?
It is showing an error message.
An error message. I see. It says, paper tray 1 is empty. And there is a little picture, an icon that is flashing.
Yes. Can you see what the icon is?
It looks like a picture of a piece of paper with a line through it.
Exactly. So what do you think that error message means?
Paper tray 1 is empty. I think it probably means that the printer is out of paper.
You are a genius, Leo. That is exactly what it means.
So I have not broken the machine at all. It just needs to be fed.
It just needs more paper. It is the most common printer problem in the world. It happens a few times a week in this office.
That is a huge relief. I was worried it was a serious technical problem.
No, nothing like that. It is a very easy problem to solve.
So, what do we need to do? Where do we find the paper?
The paper and all the other office supplies are kept in the supply cupboard.
The big gray cabinet at the end of the hallway?
That's the one. I was just there this morning. I know there is a fresh supply of paper in there.
So we just need to get some more paper from the supply cupboard?
That is the first step. Yes. Do you know what kind of paper you are looking for?
Is there more than one kind? I thought paper was just paper.
There are many different kinds and sizes of paper. But for this printer, we use the standard size. It's called A4.
A4 paper. Okay, I will remember that.
And the paper comes in a large package. A package of 500 sheets of paper is called a ream.
A ream of paper. That is a new word for me.
So you are looking for a ream of A4 paper. The packages are usually blue or red. You cannot miss them.
Okay, I will go to the cupboard right now and get one. I will be right back. A minute later.
Did you find it?
I did. You're right, the packages are very big and easy to see. I have a whole new ream of A4 paper right here. It is surprisingly heavy.
It is. 500 sheets of paper is a lot. So now you are ready for the next step.
And what is that?
You have to put the paper into the printer.
I have to do it myself?
Of course. It is a very important office skill to learn.
I have never done it before. I am a little bit scared. I am still worried I will break something.
You will not break anything. I will guide you through the process, step by step. It is very, very easy.
Okay, I am ready for my lesson in printer maintenance.
Excellent. The first thing you need to do is open the paper tray.
The paper tray. Is that this big drawer at the bottom of the machine?
That's the one. It usually has a little handle on the front. You just need to pull it gently towards you.
Okay, I am pulling it. It's coming out. Ah, I see. It is completely empty. The error message was telling the truth.
The machines are usually quite honest. So now you need to prepare your new paper.
Prepare it? You mean just take it out of the wrapper?
Yes, that is the first step. Be careful. The paper wrapper can sometimes give you a small paper cut.
I will be very careful. Okay, the paper is free. It's a beautiful, clean stack of white paper.
Now, before you put it in the tray, it is a good idea to fan the paper.
Fan it? What does that mean?
You just hold the stack of paper in your hands and you bend it a little bit so that the pages separate. It helps to stop the pages from sticking together.
Ah, I see. So it helps to prevent a paper jam.
Exactly. It's a small trick that can save you a lot of trouble later.
Okay, I am fanning the paper like a professional. It feels very satisfying.
So, your paper is fanned and ready. Now you just need to place it neatly inside the paper tray.
Should I just drop it in?
You should place it in gently. And you need to check that it is the right way up.
The right way up. Is there a right way and a wrong way?
Sometimes, yes. Some special paper is only designed to be printed on one side, but for our normal office paper, it does not matter.
That's good. Now, before I put the paper in, I can see some little plastic guides inside the tray.
Yes, the paper guides. They are very important.
What do they do?
They make sure that the stack of paper is held tightly in the correct position. You should check that they are set to the correct size.
I see a little marker here that says A4, and the guides are pushed right up against the paper, so I think they are in the correct position.
They are. So now you can just place your new stack of paper into the tray. Make sure it is flat and that you do not put too much paper in.
There is a little line here that says max. I should not fill the paper above that line.
That's right. That ream of paper should fit perfectly.
It does. It looks very neat and tidy. I am very proud of my work.
You should be. Now, for the final and most satisfying step.
What is that?
You just need to push the paper tray gently back into the printer until it clicks.
Okay, I am pushing it now. Click! It's in.
Well done, Leo. You have successfully refilled the printer with paper.
I have. I feel like a real office professional now. Look at the little screen on the printer.
What does it say?
The red light has gone off, and the error message has disappeared.
And what does it say now?
It says, ready to print.
That is the most beautiful message a printer can show you.
And listen, the printer has started to make noise again. And this time, it is not just a sad preparation noise. It sounds like it is actually printing.
Yes, that is the happy sound of a working printer. And look, the first page of your report is coming out.
It is a beautiful, freshly printed page. And here is the second one.
You see, the problem is completely solved, and you solved it yourself.
Well, I solved it with your excellent guidance. I could not have done it without you. This has been a very useful lesson for me.
I'm glad I could help.
It's great to know how to solve that problem. It seems so simple now.
It is very simple once you know how.
Are there any other common printer problems that I should know about?
Yes, there are a couple of other classic issues that happen quite often.
I would love to be prepared for them. What is the next most common problem?
The next most common problem is a paper jam.
A paper jam. I have heard of that. What is it exactly?
It is when a piece of paper gets stuck inside the printer. The machine tries to pull the paper through, but it gets crumpled or torn.
And then the printer stops working.
Yes, and it will show you an error message that says paper jam, and it will often show you a little animation of where the paper is stuck.
And what do you have to do to fix it?
You have to very carefully open the different doors on the printer and find the stuck piece of paper, and then you have to pull it out very, very gently.
It sounds like you need to be a printer surgeon.
You do. You have to be very careful not to tear the paper, because if a small piece is left inside, it will continue to cause problems.
That is a very good tip. So be very gentle. So a paper jam is another common problem. What else can go wrong with this machine?
Well, the other main issue is when the printer runs out of toner.
Toner. What is that? Is it the same as ink?
It is a very similar idea. For an inkjet printer, the kind you might have at home, you use liquid ink that comes in little cartridges.
Yes, I have one of those. The ink is always very expensive.
It is. But for a big office printer like this one, it is a laser printer. And a laser printer does not use liquid ink.
So what does it use?
It uses a very fine powder. And that powder is called toner.
A powder. I did not know that. So the toner is the ink for a laser printer.
Exactly. And just like ink, you can run out of it.
And I imagine the printer will give you an error message that says toner low or replace toner cartridge.
You are learning so fast. That is exactly what it will say.
And is it easy to replace the toner cartridge?
It is quite easy, yes. You just have to open the front of the printer, take out the old empty cartridge, and put in a new full one.
And where do we keep the new toner cartridges?
They're also in the supply cupboard, on the top shelf. But you don't need to worry about that too much.
Why not?
Because replacing the toner is usually a job for the IT department. We have a special contract with them. The printer automatically sends them a message when the toner is low, and they come and replace it for us.
Wow,
That is a very modern and efficient system. The printer orders its own food.
It does. It is a very clever printer.
My report has finished printing. All 20 pages. It looks great.
See? No problem at all.
I'm just going to collect my pages. And I will also take this new ream of paper.
What are you going to do with that?
I am going to be a good and responsible office citizen.
What do you mean?
Well, you just refilled the printer. But what about the next person? This ream that we used is now open, and it is not full anymore.
That's true.
I am going to take this new unopened ream of paper, and I am going to put it on the shelf right next to the printer.
So that the next time the printer runs out of paper, the next person does not have to walk all the way to the supply cupboard.
Exactly. The paper will be right here, ready for them.
Leo, that is an incredibly thoughtful and considerate thing to do.
It reminds me of the most important unwritten rule of the office kitchen.
What is that?
If you finish the coffee, you should make a new pot.
Yes, the golden rule. It is all about thinking of the people who come after you.
It is. It's about being part of a community. And it is the same with the printer. If you use the last of the paper, you should be the one to refill it.
And if you have the time, it is a very nice gesture to also leave a spare ream for the next person.
I completely agree. It is these small acts of consideration that make an office a nice place to work.
Well, I am very impressed with you today, Leo.
You are? Why?
You started this conversation feeling frustrated and helpless, and now you are a confident expert in printer management and a model of office etiquette.
I would not say I am an expert, but I do feel much more confident.
You should. You have learned how to diagnose a problem, how to find the supplies, and how to safely and correctly refill the machine.
I have. And I have also learned some important new vocabulary words, like ream and paper jam and toner.
And most importantly, you have learned that you should not be afraid of the big, noisy machine in the corner.
I am not afraid of it anymore. It is my friend, my very helpful paper-producing friend.
That is a very healthy relationship to have.
Thank you so much again for your help, Sarah. Your step-by-step instructions were so clear and easy to follow.
It was my pleasure. I am always happy to share my knowledge.
I really appreciate you taking the time to teach me.
Anytime. Now, you have your very important report for your meeting.
I do. And I have it with plenty of time to spare. You have saved my afternoon.
Well, I will let you get back to your desk to prepare for your meeting.
Thank you. And what are you going to do now?
I am going to reward myself for my excellent teaching skills with a well-deserved cup of coffee.
An excellent plan. Enjoy your coffee.